Hey everyone, my name is Imelda Humasamar and I'm a photographer helping handmade sellers learn how to shoot product photos that sell online. And today I'm going to be talking about your listing photos because your listing photos are the photos that your customer is going to look through before deciding whether or not to purchase from you. So it's really important to offer a variety of different images to help them decide to buy from you or not buy from you, but hopefully that is not what's going to happen, right? So I'm not going to be getting into the different angled shots you should be taking of your product, but more different types of images that not only continue to inform and educate your customer, but that also kind of show a little bit more of your personality and who you are. So if you are somebody who sells on Etsy or anywhere else where you're trying to increase the amount of photos that you have in your listings because you want to just really provide your customer with a lot of information and make them feel comfortable about buying from you, then you should listen for these tips. So first off, show a photo of the work in progress. So whether it's a photo of you making your product or, the product about halfway through the making process, is really great because it really reminds your customer that your product is handmade and that you are a person who is creating this work. You're not like some machine that's just like spitting out these products, but that you're a human being, right? And you have the skills and the talent to create this amazing work. So that's a really great type of photo to include in your listings. Another photo that is really great to include is something that communicates the dimensions of your product and the measurements. Now, obviously include that in your product listing description, but for people who are not visual like me, when it comes to looking at measurements, it can be really hard to just like understand sizing and understand how big or small something is, right? So being able to communicate that through an image is really useful because who wants to buy something and then they realize, oh, it's kind of small, even if you provide the measurements, because we all know not everybody reads, right? I mean, come on. Please tell me you can relate, right? Not everybody reads, but people remember images and they remember things that they see online, right? It doesn't matter what you say, but if you communicate certain information through photos, people are able to have an easier time remembering it. So be sure to include the dimensions in a photo that illustrate the sizing and provide that information to your customer. So yeah, do that. And lastly, show your product in use. Now, I know this can be really challenging depending on what you sell. If you sell clothing and you don't have like somebody who can model your clothes, or if you sell a number of different other products, right? Having a model or having somebody wear a product is really great because it can bring your product to life. But again, I know it can be really challenging. But if you can get somebody to model your product or be able to set up the environment to show your product in use, can be really great because it really brings your product to life. Because obviously showing product photo that's just very standard, here's the front, here's the back, is fine, but showing it in life, showing your customer how it could look in their home, or how it would look on their body or whatever, it can really just like shift the mind of your customer and really help them say, I love that, I want to add to cart, right? So being able to show your product in use can be really helpful, especially like I was even thinking, let's say I sold or I didn't sell, let's say you sell handmade lotion, right? And you're taking pictures of the bottle, but you're not showing what the lotion looks like. You're not showing what it looks like on your skin. How would you expect me as a customer to really feel comfortable about buying your product, right? Showing the actual product itself, because I'm not necessarily I'm not going to be using the container, I'm going to be using what's in the container, right? So being able to show the lotion on the skin I'd want to know, is it have like a shimmer to it? Is it going to leave my skin greasy? Is it going to be sticky, or does it absorb really well and really quickly into my skin? And how does it work with dry skin, and so on? I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but I hope you get what I'm saying. Like, really showing your customer how it's going to be in their life, how it's going to improve their life, or how it's going to make them feel better, or whatever, is really important. So I hope those types of photos can really help you think about how you can apply it to what you sell and what you make, and really just like elevate your listing. So let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment, ask me any questions. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you soon.